What is up, wrestling fans? I am Jason Burgos for Ringside Intel, here to give grades for night one of WrestleMania 41. The card just ended. We're going to go through all the matches quickly, give it a little grade, give it an overall grade for the entire card. First, let's start with Jay Uso versus Gunther. Open the show. Good match. I mean, as you would expect, you're going to expect that from Gunther. Gunther's going to give a fantastic match anytime he's competing. And even though these two have gone against each other a ton of times, they have a good solid chemistry, and I think they tell a good, interesting story. The result, as we most of us expected, Jay Uso is the new world heavyweight champion. This one I give a B plus. I think it was a good match. I don't think it was a legendary epic, but still real good solid match. Nothing to complain about. Moving on from there, the War Raiders versus the New Day. It was a match we even talked about on the podcast. Wasn't an exciting match that a lot of people were looking forward to. The match itself was okay. I'm going to give it a C. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was fine. Nothing spectacular. The New Day get the win. They pretty much needed to get that win because their heel turn hasn't really been as impactful as probably a lot of people hoped a bunch of months ago when that match happened, when that change happened. Next match, Naomi versus Jade Cargill. I was actually pleasantly surprised. Maybe I'm overgrading this here, and for some people that didn't maybe felt different opinion on the match, I gave it a B plus. I thought it was a good match. I thought, I guess I have the expectation that Jade's still very much a prospect and is still learning, but I thought she had a very good performance, showcased her power. I am a big fan of heel Naomi. I think she's doing a great job with that. I enjoyed the new intro, the look. And I thought the match was good. They had good chemistry. It had some nice spots. I guess I'm grading it a B plus because I didn't expect a lot, but I thought it delivered and then some. Moving on from there, Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. Give it a B minus. I thought it was a good solid match. Nothing over the top, although Jacob Fatu, of course, as always, was great. I think the most interesting thing about it that makes it unique is that I was surprised that Jacob Fatu got the win. I thought LA Knight just got the U.S. title back. A little surprised that they took the belt off him, but I guess that says everything you need to know about what they think about Jacob Fatu and how big of a star he's going to be. Solid, good match, B minus for me. Moving on from there, El Grande Americano not versus Rey Mysterio. Instead, he goes against Rey Fenix because Rey Mysterio was injured, and it was a good match. I mean, it was fine. Considering both guys are so talented, I was expecting more. I'm not saying the match itself was bad. I guess just my expectation level of it was a little higher. So I'm going to give that one a C plus. I thought it'd be a more of a show stealer than it was, but still, it was a cool match. Nothing to complain about. Just wasn't what I was expecting it to be. Moving on from there, Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Solid match. Not overly impactful. Not bad. Fine. I think for me, I was expecting hopefully more just because we've seen so many times when performers maybe don't like each other, they deliver some magic in the ring. That didn't happen here. I thought it was okay. It had some moments, had a good finish, but I think the biggest part of it was the surprise that Tiffany won. Wasn't really expecting that. And it's a rarity that you have a Royal Rumble winner go all the way and not win, but I'm not going to complain. I think that was the right decision and it was cool to see. So I give this one a C. It's fine. Nothing spectacular, just like the result. Moving on from there, the main event, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. It's an A. I mean, sorry. It was a great story. They all three showed the mastery of what they do and the storytelling and their in-ring work. Really fun match. Was it the greatest technical wrestling match of all time? No, but it was a very good match with a great story, fantastic moments, and we get the big surprise at the end. And for me, I think that helped the card in a lot of ways. I was probably going to give night one of WrestleMania 41 an overall grade of probably a C plus, but I'm going to give it a B minus. Maybe a case can be made for a B because the main event was so good. But other than that, the matches in the card were good to okay. And, for WrestleMania, there are higher expectations. I think also for me, going into the main event, there weren't that many surprises. Like, yes, there were surprises in terms of certain results. I guess you can go in that direction, make a case for that was a surprise. But we all know when it comes to WrestleMania, as we saw in the main event, we expect big things, unexpected things, appearances, turns and unexpected things that happen, especially when it comes to people getting involved in matches. So the fact that it was straightforward, just wrestler versus wrestler, get a result, and the surprises maybe with certain wins, and even that's debatable because maybe some people thought a win could have gone another way. Just for me, I thought some of those wins were surprises. So that's why I give night one overall of WrestleMania 41 a B minus. That is my grades for WrestleMania 41. See you tomorrow for night two.